EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the Titans sideline, head coach Brian Callahan. His guys doing enough to stay in the conversation, 4-3 through 7 games. On the other side, Colts head coach Shane Steichen. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And when you watch him play, all you think about is how dynamic he is. He can beat you with his arm and his legs. Threw for over 20 touchdowns for the first time since 2021. Fully healed from the knee injury a couple of seasons ago. He's got his team thinking big in 2025.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. There's Murray. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
Now the third team in the last 3 years. You remember Denver, Pittsburgh, and now here in New York. He showed flashes of a vintage West throughout the year in 2024 with the Steelers. Now he's looking to sustain those flashes for his new team in the Big Apple.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 12 carries, 58 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game that a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. But man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. Sets up 4th down. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Titan football. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. First and 10 at the 36-yard line. Now Murray off play action. Looking long for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Brian Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And this is good. Outscored 7-0 Tennessee. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season. They go play action with Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it with the 15. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They go play action now. Wilson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Only a yard there. Snipped out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down.
Draw play, ETN. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Tennessee offense set to go again. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
And now they'll fake the jet sweep, but here's Murray off play action. Now this one finds McConkey. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital. Extremely important because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
The 29-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question not to say that they've underachieved.
They'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Taken in at the 22. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, 13 carries, 121 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level offense. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. The 20. They will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 10-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Play fake. Murray. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts? No, not at all.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground. ETN. Oh, he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
After 1, it's 9-0. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 42. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's another Titans.
To throw, it's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
17 more yards. That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you come around the edge, You're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Murray now going to do it himself. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Sanders is good. So when you factor in the safety, that's now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. 3rd down and 1.
To Will Disley. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Wright. And he is going to have a Colts first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. The Colts at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now Wilson. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll get this down to the 10. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a home.
2 yards.
2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Now a run here off the... And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Russell Wilson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will get him one closer. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Titans offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Murray going to throw. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end Gesicki. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing now is Murray. That one complete to McConkey. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pollard going to try the right side. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. Murray now. Over the middle, it's complete. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Murray. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, look at the repeat down Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Wilson. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Wilson. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
To throw again is Wilson. That's complete to Pearsall. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
It's 4th down.
Going for it, here's ETN. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
And the Colts first down.
There's Wilson to throw. That one too wide and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Wilson. Screenplay, here's ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now it's Wilson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they'll fake the jet sweep. Then now off play action, it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
There's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Brings up second and 3.
Now it's Wilson. Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown complete. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Colts first down.
They go play action now. Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Now Wilson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. Pressure comes and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11. 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Wilson. Past the 20. But he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one good for 37 yards.
Colts, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Travis Etienne, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Wilson going to throw for him. He's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2. Right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done enough.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Murray now to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Wilson now off the bootleg. Throw left side complete. That's Horton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good for a Colts.
Throwing is Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he is going to have the Colts 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
At the 29-yard line.
Etienne up the middle. 5 yards is the tally of 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. It's Wilson. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal at the 1 yard line.
They've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them the new.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Travis Etienne with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Colts add 6 to their lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. That one complete to McConkey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's the first play of the drive, going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the option, here's Murray running left. Fighting through, and he's got space. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Murray off play action. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Brian Thomas with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Titans have come back to make it a 2-point game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab the nugget when I can.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, look at the juke. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense and Russell Wilson headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 53 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, the motion comes too late. Now this is going to be a delay. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Play action. Now Wilson. To the sideline and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15
Wilson.
yards.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Wilson's pass.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Good Disley. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Wilson. That's complete to Pearson. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. The Colts send out their punter. as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd down, Pollard again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Looking downfield for Pollard. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's fielded at the 45. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. Since emerging from the locker room at intermission, he's looked pretty sharp, hasn't he?
He's running in this 3rd quarter like he got the orange slices at the head.
Oh, yeah. He got the orange slices, not the carrot stick. There was always that mom.
There's always that mom. Wasn't yours, wasn't mine. All right, the fun of carrot sticks. This guy, orange slices, and been reading the surface tablet, watching the defenses.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Travis Etienne, a dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he has the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. He'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Murray going to throw. This one finds McConkey. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Murray on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Pass caught by Pearsall. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll move the chains. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll go again with ETN. And he stopped immediately there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Brings up 3rd down and
They'll run with ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal.
They'll run with ETN. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Once more, ETN. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play.
Murray keeps it himself. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
A gain of a yard.
To throw, it's Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Running right, it's Pollard. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 96 yards on the ground here for Pollard. This is a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Tennessee.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Here's Pollard again. 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw is Murray. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line.
And the Titans, first down. First and
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
10 more yards. Complete to Josh Downs. A gain of 10. Brings up second and 5.
Murray now. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Brian Thomas Jr. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing again, Murray. And this taken in by Downs. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
brings up
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Here we go, 1st and goal. Murray now to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down and sat back at the 7.
Murray sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
They'll run it here on the jet sweep. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Kyler Murray, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Important extra point up and through as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
25.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Wilson to throw. He's going to walk one deep left side here. Well, this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There is no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. Murray to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Murray. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Patrick Lee.
To throw is Murray. That is caught. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. That's good for a Titans.
Now Murray. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
16 more yards. That's another Titans.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. He'll look to throw. Murray now going to do it himself. And he can't get a throw up. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in. And he is not going to reach the goal line. They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to the occasion, and they hold on to their lead. Seconds to go. They must recover if they're going to have any chance. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Indianapolis, they're back to 500 as they move to 4-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.